student of MA2 and a student editor at Earthniti, the economics editorial board that basically creates the e-newsletter, which is a monthly e-newsletter. And we started this thing during the pandemic to, give an opportunity to all the students who are sitting at home to learn and to grow side by side. So e-newsletter is a very successful venture, and we have a lot many people in the team. And I came here today to announce that we have a lot more positions opening up for all of you to join us in the team, because it is a great opportunity for all of you. Even if you have skills, we you are very much welcome. And even if you have a unpolished talent, you can join us, and then we can work together to polish it furthermore. So I'll just take 2-3 minutes to describe the groups that we have under this e-newsletter. So you can consider which one suits you the most, and then you can join us. So if you want to write it down, you can just keep writing so that you can think about it later on. So first of all, we have Arts Charcha group. Arts
Kajal,
Charcha, yes,
I'll just Kajal, I'll request you to share, like, show them the Arthniti for once if you have the thing on the soft copy. Present your screen,
okay.
or tell Diksha to do it, like help you out.
Okay. Diksha, could you present the e-newsletter, because I may not be having it right now on the device. Thank you.
तब तक बताते रहो बेटा. Kajal, time is less na. You should have asked me. I would have present.
Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, we have 7 groups under the e-newsletter. So first is the reporters group, where you can work as the reporter. You guys will attend the events that are conducted under the department, and you will report it. At the end of every month, these reports are compiled, and then we publish it in the e-newsletter. So it includes basically the people who record the events and who report the events, who take the screenshots and all. So that's what the work includes. And then we have the Earth Charcha. Earth Charcha group is like the most important group, because we have eminent educationists and great people from, various fields of work who come and discuss the economic issues. So it is basically an interview section. So we get the series of these guests, and we create questions, a questionnaire for them, and then there's a live interview on Google Meet app usually. So you get the opportunity to interview these guests and learn in the process. So, and also after the interviews, then you guys will transcribe it and send it to me so that we can further publish it. So here you can see as the in the screen. This is one of the interviews that we took. It's the September edition of the newsletter, and we had with Dr. Alpana here. So you can see how this thing is done. Then next is the Earth Roots section. Earth Roots is also an interview section, but just the difference is that it's an alumni interview section. So we have our alumni in these sessions, and we talk to them, we interview them, we share their memories from the college and also their career, so that they can guide you further uh, if you are also interested in that field. So yeah, same process, but just the difference is that it's an alumni interview. Moving on, we have organizers and promoters. These people are basically the ones who are responsible for managing the events that we conduct. Okay, so these guys, they prepare posters and registration links, and they coordinate with the guests, and all that sorts of work are done under this section. Then we have the graphic editing section. Okay, so once your newsletter is prepared, so we need people who can design the whole layout and create the whole newsletter. So the graphic editing group is basically for those people. So if you have skills related to that, you are very welcome. Then there is also the last few pages of the newsletter are very interesting. We have this page for opportunities and achievements. Okay, so here first there is opportunities column. Okay, where we mention all the upcoming webinars and internship and career opportunities or skill development webinars that are coming up. So the readers can access to those things, and then there is this achievements column where we mention all the achievers of the month, including the students, and also if the teachers have achieved something in that particular month, so we mention it in the achievers column. You can see it here in at the left side. So yeah, this is that page, and you can also work under this opportunities and achievements group. Then we have the current affairs and historical affairs group. These people are basically involved in collecting the historical affairs and the current affairs also. So, the readers are basically students, so they can get to know and they can prepare for the upcoming examinations and all. So this page really helps with that. So you can join as the person who's collecting current affairs and historical affairs. Also, there is a section for vocabulary, and we publish cartoons. So you're great at creating things, so you can also join that group. So yeah, this is the newsletter. I hope you guys were writing it down side by side. So please think about it and decide whichever group suits you the most, and you can mail us, uh, write an application that you would like to join this economics editorial board, and send it to us on ecodep101@gmail.com. Also, I am putting up my phone number so you can contact me for further details. So I'll just post this in the chat box. Thank you so much.
If anybody wants to ask anything, they can ask you. Okay.
Yes, sure, ma'am.
All the students, if you are clear what your senior has told you, or you want to ask anything, she is here on this platform. You can ask her just now and clarify your doubts. Don't have any. Yeah.
Ma'am, will we get any written notice related to it? Because it was very difficult to understand in the video.
No.
Okay, see, if you need more details about all this, I have mentioned my phone number in the chat box. Yeah, so you can call me up and I'll explain you everything in the detail, right?
I think, Kajal, one way in which we can do it, as she is saying, it is right. जो आपका कमिटी वाला पेज है, जिसमें you want to ask कि these are the committees and we require the volunteers for these activities. अगर आप वो सॉफ्ट में बना के और इस मतलब पोस्ट कर दें चैट बॉक्स में या उस पे जो इनका व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है, matlab you send it to me, I'll post it on their WhatsApp group so that they have the information. And also I would request you to send one issue of the newsletter on this WhatsApp. Okay, they SFS and one is BA1 regular. तो एक इशू जो आपने अभी यहाँ दिखाया है वो आप मुझे भेज दो, मैं इस पे पोस्ट कर देती हूँ. एंड सेकेंडली जो कमिटी वाला आपका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है उसमें जितनी भी पोस्ट वेकेंट है वो आप वहाँ पे डाल दीजिए, सो दैट इफ दे आर वांटिंग देन दे विल कांटेक्ट. ओके
ओके मैम, ओके मैम, I'll send it to you.
So that is for the newsletter, online newsletter, Arthniti, which we launched in the lockdown period. As soon as the lockdown happened, we thought, because we have a departmental journal also, which is offline, and we are trying to make it online also, because of these kinds of unforeseen emergencies which have occurred in recent times. We have not been able to continue that because publication has stopped, the printing press have closed down. So these kinds of situations have occurred, and that's why like I, along with all these students who were kind enough to cooperate with me, we launched this online newsletter, and then we started this, and it has been a successful venture. The department is the only kind of its own where we are having this online thing. So we want all of you to participate in larger numbers, because these participations are going to add to your CV and your curriculum vitae for future. And building these things are also very important side by side in this times of competitive period, because agar aap khali class mein padhte ho aur exam dete ho, that is not enough. You will have to build up that kind of credentials with you, which can fetch you a better opportunity in terms of you have to make yourself separate and more distinguishable from the others. So these are the opportunities which we try to give to our students, provided you want to take the maximum advantage of these opportunities. So that was one of the things. Then the second thing is what we are doing in terms of preparing you in a better manner. So Kajal, you can leave if you want now, because you have other things to do. Now we will have our
Thank you, ma'am.
okay. Now we will have our presentations for the orientation. So we'll start share. I'm sharing the screen for you. Yeah. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this has been made for both of you. Like it's written here, Master of Arts in Economics, because we have a post-graduation course also running in the College for Economics.
Ma'am,
So
it is not visible.
why? I think it should be visible. Everyone say that if it is not visible, there is some problem in your system, beta. Please check. So we are talking about the program specific outcomes and program outcome, which this presentation. Program outcome means if you are doing the UG program, then what is the specific outcome which you will get by doing this or adopting this economics at your UG level. The first thing, if you see here, that we are trying to the principal aims of and objectives of ME economics program. So you can fit in BA economics program, because firstly you will do BA and then obviously you will be entitled to do your MA. So through these papers which we are teaching you at the undergraduate level, we are trying to provide students with an advanced and specialized education in economics, to provide structured curricula which support an academic development of students, to provide and adapt curriculum that prepare our students for employment and inculcate quest for PhD and higher educational opportunities. Now, quantitative and theoretical aspects of economics are also taught in these programs, and we want to also provide the students with the opportunity on applied and policy issues in economics. And also we try to build up a well-resourced learning environment for economics, so as to motivate you to be the future economists. So that is how we are talking about the program specific outcomes for you all as a students. Now, what you will be having the skills after the knowledge of this subject is, you will be able to analyze economic behavior in practice. That means when you will study the theory, then along with the theory, you are entitled and you are well equipped to analyze it in an applied manner. So that is how we try to analyze economic behavior in practice, then candidly express an economic point of view, know the role of market in real life. That is also very important. We are all consumers, and some of us are sellers also, some of us are producers also. So what is the role of the market, the whole economy? Like even in COVID, we are talking all the time about the economy. So that is why the role of market in real life, what is it, how important it is, we are going to know about it. Then we understand the infrastructure and economic development of the country, and we also understand the relationship between population and environment, and so many other things like it is a discipline having the relevance in the world of business, government, international relations, academia. So it's important in every aspect of life, whether at every aspect of policy and planners. So this is how we talk about the program specific outcomes that you are doing for you as the undergraduate level economics course. The other presentation which I have will tell you about the career aspects of economics. That what is the utility of this subject for your career, because unless whatever subject you are studying here is now these 3 years are very crucial in your life, because they will build a base for you for the job which you will be acquiring later on. And I think every student who has taken economics is a serious student, because no casual student can run a subject like economics. So that is my individual perception, but that is also what you will identify with others. Like some people always say economics is a very tough subject, it's a very dynamic subject, but it's a very tough subject. So these kinds of things you get to hear, and that means if you are ready to take on that challenge, if you are ready to take on that effort, only then you will be able to do justice to the subject which you are doing. Like there are some subjects like history and English or Hindi, they are literature in the English, but otherwise also like history education, where you can also sit at home sometimes, take it casually, and you can read it, whatever books you have, pass the exam. But here in economics, if you are not regular, that will also be a problem, because then you will not be able to understand what is going on, and everything is so interrelated with each other that if you miss even one class, you will not be able to understand the further thing. But then कहा जाता है कि जितना आप गुड़ डालेंगे उतना आपको मीठा वो मिलेगा. So the same thing applies here. The more you will put in the hard work here, the more benefits you will achieve from doing this course, and that is why I'm just trying to give you a glimpse of what are the fields where you can use your knowledge of economics and fetch a very good job. Just a brief thing, because we have a class of 45 minutes only. Economics is one of the popular subjects because of its high utility and huge demand in the job market. And it is also an important discipline, both as a career as well as a job point of view. The job opportunities are increased because of globalization and after the merging of the world economy. A well-trained economist has a high demand, not only in India, but also across the world. That is why now slowly you will see economics has one of the most potential subjects. And everyone talks about the job opportunities which have increased in this. And now with the pandemic, if you see, engineering and medicine have gone down. And now economics, law, these subjects have gained more importance because we are more concerned about the economy, we are more concerned about the economic development of the country, we are more concerned about the employment of the people. So these are the issues which are covered under economics only. So the job opportunities are definitely increasing, and they are going to increase further in the recent times, right? Now, one of the areas where you find the knowledge of economics to be useful is you can fetch a good teaching job. And it is a, since economics is at only class 12th level, the advantage of this is that the students are able to get the teaching opportunity only at the higher classes, not at the lower classes. And that is why there is a complete demand for good candidates for this. तो अगर आपका थोड़ा भी inclination है teaching की तरफ, then you can get a good job for the class 12th also, as well as the higher education, like we are doing at the university level, at the college level. But for that, what you have to do is written here, which you can go through after doing your PG. So that is one of the areas. Then the second is Indian Economic Service. Indian Economic Service is also a class 1 service as IAS, Indian Administrative Service की तरह की ये service होती है, और इसमें वही लोग apply कर सकते हैं who have done their PG in economics or statistics or applied economics. So you can get the details of this once you are become eligible for it, and that is also a very good job. Then banking. Obviously, banking is one area where the economists get more opportunities in terms of specialist positions, as well as through probationary officer exam and clerical grade exams, you can fetch good jobs. So how to do that, how to go about it is all you can see there. And then research institutes, many of the research institutes are listed here, and there are so many others at the national level, at the international level, which want the candidate who has the background knowledge of economics. So I think you can apply for that also. Plus, there are ample opportunities of internship for these research organizations also for the economics graduates. Then the private and foreign banks. Then work as a consultant. Economics graduate can also work as a consultant also for the private sector institutions. Entrepreneurship, obviously, if you want to start your own business, if you want to become an entrepreneur, even then, you can be a successful entrepreneur because you have the knowledge of market, you have the knowledge, basics of economics are with you. So you can read it. We will be telling you the link where you are getting this slide presentation. You can see it, and then if you have any problem, you can ask me. Civil services, obviously, economics is a very good option for UPSC prelims as well as mains examination, and also for the general studies paper, which will make you eligible to qualify for the civil servant. Then MBA. MBA also has too much demand for the economics graduates, although qualifying it will require 4 general papers to qualify, like quantitative and English and reasoning and GK. But then if you have the fundamental knowledge of economics, then obviously MBA becomes easier for you. And these are the top job roles which we have listed for the economics graduates, which you can find out. See this slide thoroughly whenever you have time. It is given on the YouTube channel of ours. So you can visit that and see that and subscribe to it. Thank you so much. So, Diksha, can you share the YouTube channel link for them? Okay, so you can all see that. If you want to ask anything, you can ask for the job opportunities which you have, because I think everyone should be clear about this. Otherwise, you will not be able to take do the justice with the subject which you have taken. Now, besides that, we have some more things to prepare from the students' point of view. to make you, because we have told you about the competitions, like you can qualify IAS, you can qualify PCS, you can qualify IES, you can qualify banking examinations. But how to do that? For that, we have Diksha with us to tell you more about how we have started doing it. And they have a group where they manage all this, and they are trying to get more volunteers for it also, so that you can prepare yourself in a better manner and contribute and help others also to prepare in a better manner. So Diksha, over to you now. I'll just take up the question once she finishes the presentation. Okay, Diksha, you
Is
can.
this visible?
No, abhi nahi.
Yes, dear. Shadi, should I stop sharing it?
Okay. Thank you, Diksha. I think this is another venture which we are doing from the department for the sake of everyone who is preparing and who is aiming for these kinds of competitive examinations. These children, your senior students, are working very hard to, make it happen, and so that everyone can have at least, knowledge of their news updates, because economics is a dynamic subject where day to day happenings take place. So you have to be very updated in your knowledge. Not only the theoretical portion will do, but you have to be updated in your information. If you are talking about poverty, you should be aware of the data of poverty in the recent times. Whatever poverty alleviation programs the government has done, you have to be aware about that. So that kind of thing will not be happening if they are if you are going to concentrate only on your textbook which is going to be prescribed. So that's my suggestion, that you please visit this competition website on a daily basis, because it's your department's thing. And tell others also who are outside the college but they are preparing. Please tell them also, because they can also take the advantage of this, and you can also be a contributor in this by connecting to Diksha and Shreya who are here. You can connect with them and ask them if you are able to do something in terms of these columns which they have made. Then you can also start contributing. So that contribution means you will study, then you will contribute. So automatically you will be better equipped, and you will also be feeling happy that you are making a difference in the lives of others as well as yours. So that's my suggestion. Now I'll take up your questions if you have any. Please feel free to ask, because this is just for making that kind of informal connect with you all. You all are very new, so we want to break that barrier from you. Yes. Marwa Salam is asking, can we do company secretary course after economics? Definitely, you can do that. And you can, I think, if you want to do it, you can do it simultaneously also. You can do this ICWA course also, which is Institute of Cost and Works Accounts. You can do chartered accountancy course also simultaneously. I think they have evening classes also. There are chapters here in Lucknow which organize evening classes, so you can do that.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
can I get Diksha Didi's number for more
Yes.
information?
Diksha, I'll request you to put it in the chat box, and Shreya also. Both of you can coordinate. Anything else?
दीक्षा दीदी मैं भी लिख दूं अपना नंबर
दिव्या
यस मैम
हाँ, जो भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम वाले हो वो लिख दो चैट बॉक्स में, एक ही जगह लिख दो अपने कमेटी के पूरे नंबर्स, सो दैट अगर एक का नहीं मिलेगा तो दूसरे से बात कर सकते हैं बच्चे. और आपको कुछ भी बात करनी है तो प्लीज बताइए. ये सारे आपके सीनियर मेंटोर्स हैं, इनको हम मेंटोर कहेंगे आपके लिए, क्योंकि अभी ऑफलाइन आप नहीं मिल पा रहे हो, इसलिए आई थॉट दैट आई मस्ट कनेक्ट यू टू सम ऑफ योर इंटेलिजेंट सीनियर्स हु कैन प्रिपेयर यू इन अ बेटर मैनर. अगर आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होती है, दे विल हेल्प यू. Lubna Arshad is asking, I want to pursue my education from abroad. Lubna, what kind of education you want to pursue from abroad? Are you clear about it? Like you are going to do PG or MBA? MBA. Okay. So in that case, you can obviously do that. Option means what? Like if you want to pursue anything after this, number one, if you are applying for the abroad education, there nobody can stop you. The only thing is whether you are going to go for with your own funding or you want to have the scholarship or fellowships. If you want to apply for scholarships and fellowships, then first pre-mandate is you must have a very good percentage. Number two, you must have good CV. That's why I was emphasizing on that. क्योंकि अगर आपके CV में खाली यही लिखा है कि you have qualified, you have passed out BA, that will not be enough. You will have to show that these internships you have done, because see, the foreign education is very much different from ours. The Lucknow University syllabus is also very much different from, say, Delhi University. So in that way, you have to, walk that extra mile in terms of internships, in terms of these kinds of works which these seniors are doing. They are doing it not because just for the sake of doing, but they are doing it because they also want to build up their CV. And I'll request Diksha and Shreya to tell more about your internship experiences also to them for 2 minutes, so that they know that these internships become vital. And I only sent one notification yesterday of the abroad scholarship fellowship which is available, and the last date is tomorrow. Not for first years, Abhi, because you are very young, but for others, other students who are already who doing something in economics. They have a specific fellowship for that. So can you share that, Diksha, with them, so that they know exactly how to, you have to prepare yourself for these 3 years just to make you more eligible and, emerge as a winner when you are going in for the abroad scholarship or fellowship. हाँ, ये बता दो थोड़ा सा, और वो भी बताओ श्रेया, तुम बता दो कि जो हमने लीडविन के संग अभी इंटर्नशिप करी थी वो भी बताओ.
Okay, ma'am. Dikshadi, first you tell about the fellowship, then I can continue. Okay, so hello everyone. I am Shreya Bhatia from BA second year, and a few months ago, ma'am, Anupma ma'am, she offered me she asked many students, like 10 of us were there in that internship. So it was from the lead. It was by Ledwin Institute, and it's a first experience for me. Like I had not done any other internship before that. I did not know anything about that. But Anupma ma'am, she is really like a constant guidance and support for everyone out there, and even you are stressed, so you can really contact her anytime, and she is always ready to answer your call, answer your messages. She's always there to support and encourage you at all levels. Same happened with me. I literally did not know anything about what to do, and she was always there at every step. Ki ye karo, ye karo. And finally, I completed the internship a few months ago, and yeah, that's it. It was a very nice experience for me. Right. And now I'm thinking of taking up this fellowship as well, which Diksha Di is going to mention. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am, for offering that.
Same here, dear Shreya. Even I am happy to help you out, because you have been also, always motivating me, because the teachers also need motivation by the students like you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. A lot.
Okay, Diksha, you can tell about the Smriti Kothari film. No, I don't think they are eligible, Abhi. But you can tell that this kind of fellowship will obviously come in the near future again and again, and I'll be putting that to them. But they have to prepare for this. क्या उनके areas हैं वो थोड़ा सा बता दो, so that they know कि economics में ये opportunities निकलती हैं. So see, these are the areas which are specifically for the economic students, and if you are good at this, if you have gained the knowledge through these opportunities which are provided to you, definitely you can. And there is one more condition which is here in applying for the fellowship, is that you must have at least 2 publications. 2 publications means either in the form of some published work or internship or these kinds of things. So that is why इस तरह के जो mandate या prerequisite requirements होती हैं, उनको पूरा करने के लिए जरूरी है कि इस तरह की जो भी opportunities आपको दी जा रही हैं, उसका आप use करिए. Please write that website on the chat box. Diksha, you can do that. So this is all for telling you about the program. And Diksha, if you have that video, college wala, orientation wala, या श्रिया तुम है किसी के पास, वो भी दिखा दो इन बच्चों को, क्योंकि कॉलेज का भी ओरिएंटेशन इनका तो उस तरह नहीं हुआ है अभी.
Hello. Yes. Okay, Dee, please let me check.
I think it is. Let me see if it is here. Let me see. मिला कि देखूं.
Have that video right now. You can WhatsApp.
Should I WhatsApp you, Shriya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Dee, I have got this. Should I play?
Yes, yes. After this, Diksha, you just introduce all the members of your competitive exam website. This is the overview of the college which one of your senior has prepared, and they are going to share it with you. Sound नहीं सही आ रहे हैं. हाँ, कहीं गए हो क्या? So this is your college, the grandeur of the building. Went for your admission, and this is just a glimpse of the whole college and your economics department and the classes which happen, and the programs like Aura, Intercollegiate Fest. So this is a brief thing about that also. And just I'll request all the seniors who are present here in terms of competitive exam website to introduce yourself to them, and then we will close for today, and we'll start our class from tomorrow, because this is the orientation period. So start with Diksha. If you can open your video, and so that they can recognize you for a second. Just for a second. So you can recognize her. Then the second, please.
Good morning. My name is Divya Singh. I'm from BA second year, and I'm very happy to be a part of the competition aspirants.
Hello everyone, I'm Shreya Bhatia from BA second year. Yeah.
Vasundhara is also helping somewhere. Okay, okay. But she is in the editorial board, no? Nothing. So Vasundhara, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm Sudra Singh, student from BA second year, and I'm the member of SAC committee as well as editorial board. And we have also organized so many Qzonics and other activities. So I will also motivate all of you. If you want to be the part of this, so please let us know, and it will be a great opportunity for all of you to learn on this wide platform. So please connect us if you want to learn more about this all activities that we are planning. Thank you.
So thank you so much to all our students who have helped in coordinating the various programs which we do in the department. And thank you all the BA first year SFS students for patiently listening to what we were speaking about. I hope some things must have gone in your mind and something must have, just vanished off, because it is a first experience for all of you. So it will take some time. But whatever websites and links they have shared, you can, visit that and see that. And if you have any question or any confusion, then they have given their numbers, as well as you have my number. But don't trouble me unless and until you have very important work, because like we have this kind of mechanism just now that I'll be taking your class, then I will be going to college, then I will be coming back, then maybe again I have a class. So that way we are managing in these times. Otherwise, if you would have offline, then that's more convenient for all of us, because then we have scheduled classes and we go and take your classes. But anyway, all the challenges of life have to be taken as it is, and we will all emerge as winners, as we know. So always face those challenging times with much courage and bravery. And as I know, all of you are young enough to do that. So please, face that and be prepared for your future challenges. That's my, message to everyone present here. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.